Hi there, just a few more lamps from the Dutch collector. I have a recap on the black lamps. I've found another one. Two of them I've shown. Thanks again for any comments made about these. I'm looking into the article Lamp Tech to find out more about it. It seems these are photographic lamps. Anyhow, without taking up too much time, I have shown a couple of these. It will just be to more or less, for my records, that I've got the number of these on there, if they will show up. There, that one there, it's got a number PF710. It's not showing up, PF710. I've looked it up on Google and it doesn't appear, but Lamp Tech sounds to be a very good place to have a little look. There's the other one, PF711E. These two look identical except the number. They've got like a sleeve from the base to the lamp, so it's probably that part would be bare, so they've covered it up. That's on both of those. And the other one does light up inside, but it doesn't show any light coming out. I've showed this one as well, Philips 200-220, and it's got the old hammer symbol, which means that it's used to rough service. It's 75 watts. I've got one or two other even older lamps upstairs which are photographic. I'll have to put those up. Anyhow, getting back to the lamps I haven't shown, I've mentioned in the past the fire glow lamp. Now originally these would have had a rough service filament, but as you can see, this has just got a normal single coil filament. It's got a name on it as well. OR, which probably stands for Orbitech, but in the box it come out of, it's an Orbitech box. Doesn't say where it's made. It's probably European, but it shows the single coil arrangement. Let's light it up. This one will fit into a holder because some of these were made with a 3-peg on the BC, which meant you had to have a special holder. But this one's just a normal BC. Let's light her up. As I say, it gives a nice effect. If you were sitting somewhere in front of the fire, it has psychologically gives like a warming effect, and these do work. I've got one here. It's quite an old one. It's actually a gas one, gas heating, but it's got underneath the fire effect, and that uses 2 of these lamps. And I haven't put this on for full brightness, but as I say, originally, and I showed one by Siemens a few videos ago, and that showed the rough service type filament, but I suppose modern day they just use a normal filament. This is only going to be a very quick video. I'm actually running out of lamps from Holland. I'm not running out of lamps, but I'm running out the ones from Holland. Now I'm going to show you a lamp here which is quite old. I'm going to show the wrapper that it was in. tungsten light. A name which was completely new to me. The light that saves, I don't know what they mean by that. Made in England and guaranteed. .240 volt, 25 watt, clear vacuum, ES Edison screw. Now here's the actual lamp, which on first you'd think, oh, it's just a normal lamp. But do you look at that filament? I've never seen a filament quite like this. It's not particularly large, but it's rough surface filament again. But look at the way it's done. It's up and down. So that, to my mind, is a little bit different. And the supporting, well, not supporting, the current carrying wires, they're a funny shape as well. So it is a bit different. And here you've got a nice etch on there as well. Get that to focus. Tungsten light. Let's light him up. Let's gently light him up if it's got that well. You can see what I mean about the actual filament shape. It's up and down. I'll show that. I might turn this up a bit. There's the filament. I won't light it up completely because it is quite an unusual lamp, which, I don't know, I think I bought it off of someone on the net, I don't know, but I've certainly, it's one which is definitely new to me, and it's got this different arrangement of the filament. But I won't light it on full brilliance. We'll take it out. Now I've got two more. Put the voltage right back. Here we have a photographic bulb or a lamp for a projector, film studio, you name it. It's brand new. Now it's got on the base Osram, made in Germany. So this, I'm pretty sure, is the German made Osram, or the Osram that you would find in Germany. Now it's all one, but at that time English Osram was a different company, but this one I think is the genuine, if you like, genuine German. And the lamp also came from the Dutch collector, so he would have bought that on the continent, so there's more chance this would be in fact a German Osram. It's never been used. I'll light it up. I'm not going to light it up completely. I always make sure I'm doing it gently. To give an idea of the actual filament. I'm not going above this. I'll wind it down. It's 240 volt operation, and just by that short time it's on, it gets warm. I looked at it on there, it's got see if it's got the wattage on there. Yeah, it looks like it's 250 watts and 250 volts. But it's a nicely made arrangement to the filament and supports. In fact, it's well supported. Now we come on to the last lamp that I'm going to show. There are other lamps from Splendor and that, which are the coloured lamps, which I haven't shown. I've shown one or two coloured, so I've left those out. But the last one I'm going to show now, there's the box it came in. Not a fancy box, just a white box with the information on it. Splendor again, made in Holland. The lamp we're talking about, this one here. I like that one up. It's got a nice etch on the top showing the a flag. It's really a flag symbol. It's got the mast and the actual flag waving about in the wind. Got the information there. I'm just hoping my pussycat's not going to jump up. Yeah, pop it on and see what it's like. I won't be lighting this up to its fullest brilliance. Put it on a bit brighter. Anyway, I'm not going higher than that. Rather unusual is the heat deflector, which is shown at the base. Let me turn it off, I can show what I mean. Where my finger is a disc. Now normally that disc would be further up, supported by the actual wires up to the filament, but in this case it's not, and it's in the right place because the stem at the bottom has got little indentations in the glass work where this fits in, and the idea of that is to deflect the heat from the base, because this would get pretty hot. As I say, it's 300 watts, which is quite a bit, and the filaments actually coil. If you look at it carefully, you can see that it's a coil filament. Anyhow, that's all for now. As I say, I will sort more stuff out. I want to put a telephone up as well. This telephone that I'm going to show next is, to me, very sad. I will explain when I put it up. It's the candlestick, the British Post Office candlestick, and it was the first phone that I bought for the collection. Anyhow, more about that when I put it up. I'm going to put that up next as a way of breaking it up a bit so we have a change. I know I haven't done much on the plants. This heat is so hot the plants have stopped growing, so there's nothing really happening down there. When it cools down a bit, it'll probably start to grow again, and I'll be able to show a bit more. Anyhow, thanks again for the comments put in. I will try and find more information about these black lamps, photographic ones. Until then, thanks again for watching. Please subscribe, please comment, and yep, I will put something else up fairly soon. Thank you.